Don't blink. Here's your boy Hank. Welcome to the Real Content Entire Show. You guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 11 December 2024. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm actually a fan of words, wordplay, word usage, using nice words. I heard somebody talk about not too long ago. Somebody talk about a wordsmith, and it was actually Andy Baga. So we reacted this on the gaming channel, and I just had this fascination with words since a very young age. This is the introduction to a new playlist, another playlist, and it's the power of words. So in this playlist, we're gonna be checking out words. The first episode is gonna be super easy: dystopia and utopia. So we're gonna be researching words. We're gonna be researching their definition and the dictionary. We're gonna be upgrading our vocabulary, but it's also the way you speak. The way you speak. See, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You'll never be the strongest, right? You'll never be the tallest. You'll never be the most beautiful person in the world. You'll never be the richest, right? And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just telling you how it is. You'll never be able to do all that. But somebody that's able to sell himself, for who he is versus what he should be, is going to be able to get a lot out of life. So, for example, with me being 5'4", a lot of people will say, "Hey, you're very short." Now, I can make a couple of I don't know. I could make a couple of allusion to great people that were small. I'm gonna be like, you should see my brother. I'll say something like, you should see my brother and sister, which I don't have. They're fucking. Call me Tyrion Lannister, which I think is fucking funny. I can say, my mom used to say, small thing comes in small pot. Yes, it's true. See, I'll play with with a lot of word usage to prove a, not necessarily prove a point, but to sell a point. Now, technically speaking, right? Technically speaking, when you're selling something, it doesn't matter if the person buy it, right? As long as you're able to sell. Some people will buy it. So it's the classic relationship. Oh my god, we're gonna go in that. Oh my god. So we did a playlist called Charisma, right? Charisma. And in that playlist, what was important in that playlist was I was talking about how I was using word usage is also about charisma. So I might be fusing the two playlists together. And it was like, okay, so what do you do to charm people, right? Words was my best way. See, in a room of 10 people, right, there's going to be one or two buyer. And as long as there's more buyer than seller, there's going to be a leverage with the sellers and the customer, right? And as long as there's a leverage between the customer and the salesman, there's not a relationship necessarily of power, but there's a clear separation of the two. So, for example, right, with somebody that knows how to talk, that uses right word, that makes analogy, that is a silver tongue talker, you're able to get a lot more out of life. So, the most people that are aware of this, and see, now that's the thing with the internet, right? With memes, that the meme culture, everybody's saying the same thing. So, for example, skippy toilet, fam taxes, which I don't know what it means, but and with using the same language or using the same words, and everybody's on the same step, which is fantastic, right? But you gotta sell yourself because although everybody's on the same stage when it comes to talking, not everybody's coming to the same stage and stature. So once again, physically, financially, place in society, meritism, which is society where you're rewarded based on your hard work. So the more you work, the more you're rewarded. It's your worth is measured by merits, which is one of my favorite, if you will, society or model of society. So by doing a playlist in the sense of we're trying to sell ourselves or looking at word, there's a power in the word. There's a power in the way you talk, and I know a lot of people would say, okay, well, you talk a lot, but there's a reason why I talk a lot. I'm trying to sell something. I'm trying to sell myself. Now, I'm not selling product, right? There's no money involved. I'm not asking for money, but I'm still trying to sell myself because I know that out there, it's a dog eat world dogs. There's 60 minutes of content uploaded every single minute, right? So I know that competition is steep, and I know that the only thing that I have to offer is words and talking. So we're gonna be checking that out, and I think it's gonna be a fun thing to do together. If anything, it's gonna be something we can. It's gonna be something that's funny to do, right? And that's the important part. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.